It's hard to find the proper words to describe our relationship with Yoram. And when I say our, I don't mean me and Yoram. I mean everybody in the Modus Aerosols group. Boss certainly isn't the correct descriptor. Lorraine was a witness to many times where someone would say to Yoram, look, this person works for you. Just tell them to do it. And Yoram would say, I don't order my people to do things. So he certainly wasn't a boss. Yoram was certainly a leader, but that's really just a very inadequate word to describe our relationship. Lorraine and I were talking about this, how to get the right term, and she hit on it, and I'm going to have to jump cultural tracks for a little bit to help really explain it. The word rabbi, which I'm familiar with, really means teacher. The closely related word is Rebbe. Rebbe has a connotation of a lot more than teacher. It means my personal teacher and my leader. And let me tell you some of the set of things you expect to find in your Rebbe and what we found in abundance in Yoram. Your Rebbe is the best, the brightest, the wisest, the one with the clearest vision. He gives you kindness when you need kindness, and he gives you toughness when you need toughness. And whenever you need advice, he knows just what to say. More important than any individual items on this list is Rebbe, and Yoram provides a living example of how you should conduct yourself in your daily life. I'd like to share with you just a list of a few things that we learned from Yoram. Number one, people matter. Lorraine tells me a story when she first came to Goddard, how Yoram took her around to meet everybody. And on the way to each office, he would give almost a complete life story of whoever he was going to meet. People matter. Number two, trust your intuition. Number three, we've heard this a lot, science has to be fun. Nobody should have to suffer for science. Number four, so you made a mistake, so what? Number five, laugh. Number six, nature doesn't always cooperate, but what a challenge to figure her out. Number seven, you can't worry about what life or other people are going to throw at you. You can only do your best. Number eight, keep things simple. A few from some other people in the group. Don't work more than 16 hours a day. Take amino acids. There's nothing wrong with being young. And I wanted to add a little point about not playing with sharp objects when you have a nervous habit. I imagined, the last time I saw that, I imagined that Yoram must have been an incredible poker player because he could have really distracted anybody playing against him with this nervous habit of using sharp objects. Anyway, during the last week after the accident, our group met off-site because it was too difficult for us to be on-site. And we met to talk about and decide how and if we want to proceed without Yoram. It's going to be really hard to go on without him. It's going to really be hard to walk past his office and know we can't go in there and get his advice anymore. But every cloud has a silver lining. I know Yoram was not the first to say that, but he probably at some point submitted a short GRL paper on that subject. The silver lining is that our group was already a close working group, and in that group I include Jean, Dav, and Daphne. And we grew even closer this week, working through all of this difficulty, all of our feelings for Yoram. And we decided that we do want to go on. And we know that to go on, we're really going to have to pull together to be successful. We're really going to have to rely on each other. But we know we have each other. And we know we have the example of Yoram. And we know we have all the things we learned from him and all the things he tried to teach us to help us go on.